Hello folks in Asheville, and greetings from me, Pete Clark, and I'm standing in the garden of the cottage that once was Neil Gow's. It's a lovely wee cottage. It's now all knocked into one. In Gow's day there would have been two houses here, but in 1787, when Burns was on his tour of Scotland, he visited Dunkeld, met Neil Gow in the town, and then they crossed the river and spent some time in this cottage. So in 1787, Robert Burns and Neil Gow were in this very house, and so was this fiddle. This instrument belonged to Neil Gow in the latter part of his life, and by all accounts it was his favourite fiddle. I'm lucky enough to have it on loan just now. So I'm going to take a seat over by the cottage and I'll play you a couple of tunes I composed. 2024 has been a momentous year and a difficult year for many people, not least the people of North Carolina. The other thing which happened in 2024 was Fiona Ritchie made the decision to stop her regular broadcasts of the Thistle and Shamrock, that well-loved radio programme, after 41 years, so quite an achievement. Well done, Fiona. To mark the occasion, I composed a couple of tunes, a strathspey called the Thistle and a jig called the Shamrock. So I'll take a seat over by the cottage and play those for you. The Thistle and Shamrock. It's cold just now. I think we're having a bit of a heat wave. It's 5 degrees, but chilly in the fingers. That's my excuse. The thing about traditions, music and written traditions, is that they are living things. So I've just played two modern tunes in the style of tunes which might have been written 200 or 300 years ago. And I'm going to finish with a verse or a few verses by a friend of mine, the late Lionel McClellan. Lionel was a great musician, and he wrote some great songs and a wonderful poem called The Craw, which is Scots for the crow. Lionel was inspired to write this after sitting one day in his car in a lay-by on the A9, the busy road which connects Perth with Inverness. And it was a miserable afternoon. The only thing he could see, apart from the traffic rushing by, the only living thing he saw was a crow sitting on a fence, quite alone, quite miserable, quite sad. And he wrote this wonderful poem. I'm just a crow, a common crow. I'm no well respected. My status doesn't bother me, but whiles I get dejected, cause wifey's chased me and Wayne's throw stains. I'm shunned by yin and all, but I canna help the way I am. I'm just a common craw. The woodpecker and oyster catcher hae respected trades, and hawks and harriers search and kill in deadly lichtnin' raids. But I'm no agile in the air or clever with my claw. I'm just like nature's scaffy man, I'm just a common craw. In fine regalia, peacocks strut round stately gates with pride. The flashy suited magpie, he's just a con man on the side. But I've nae need for fancy clays, I kenna I'm na braw. Nae shiny things or stolen rings, I'm just an honest craw. I canna sing a symphony like the laverock in the morn, or busk like tits and finches do for monkey nuts and corn. My voice is like a roosty file, you'll hear me caw, caw, caw. I canna dance to save myself, I'm just a thowless craw. Some folk say I herald death, that hooded reaper grim. But I'm no supernatural, I merely follow him. I'm like the Undertaker, and I wear the black and all, to mark respect for them that's deed. An ordinary craw. I haven't got an upper house, a lower house or chambers. There's nae democracy for me or non-elected members. I haven't got a say in things. I dinna mak the law. I just clean up the mess they mak. An ordinary craw. I bide up in the branches where I thole the wind and rain. I've had my share of hunger and I've had my share of pain. I feel the chill in winter when the icy breezes blaw. I'm no without my feelings, I'm just a poor old craw. So if you see me, spare a thought for me and them like me that werenna born just bricht enough to choose the work we do. I didna choose the way I am, I drew the shortest straw. I've just accepted nature's lot. I'm just a common craw. Have a great night and have a great 2025. And thank you, Teresa, for filming this. All the best.